Thank you so much for joining me for the monthly intuitive tarot readings for the sign of Scorpio for November of 2015. I hope everyone is enjoying their month of November so far. I would like to take the time to thank you for all of the love and support you have shown me via your comments, your likes, shares, and subscribes. I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of that love and support you have given me. Now, for the month of November, I am using the Celtic cross spread to kind of give me an idea of the energies that you will be working through for the month. And for your reading, in the position of your overall energies, you received the Emperor in reverse. This is indicating that your overall energies could indicate some plans that may not be going through as you may have planned. This could also be a struggle with authorities or possibly failed ambitions or abuse of power. This month is urging you to make decisions on sound principles, review your plans and modus operandi, and to be realistic in order to turn this card right side up. In the position of what is crossing you, you receive the Nine of Wands in reverse, and this could be delays with this card in this position or a feeling of unproductivity. As you may know by listening to me that I am pretty much a straight shooter. I don't like to sugarcoat what the cards are telling me because not only do I feel as though that will be an injustice, but also I feel as though you could benefit more from a pre-warning, because this way you actually will have more control over the situation when it comes, and you can alter the outcome to your choosing. Now, when this card appears, it generally means to expect some difficulties, but this card brings a strength to endure. You being one of the most strongest signs in the zodiac, just as my personal opinion, can pretty much endure anything. And like the phoenix rising above the ashes, which actually symbolizes you will come out with few minor cuts and bruises off to the next challenge. This card is stating that this card is actually showing that the person in this card is visibly worried about whatever situation has presented itself and even wounded, but they are protected. And that is the key word in this card, that you are protected. As long as you keep this in mind, I believe that you could take on anything that comes your way. I am also aware that you all have just come out of one of the most difficult periods in your life, which was your Saturn return. This period for you lasted from 2012, and Saturn just left your sign this year. So I'm pretty sure you're still feeling some of the remnants on that. And if you backtrack to the year of 2012, fast forward to now, you probably would see a lot of major difficulties that have been taking place in your life since then. So I definitely urge you to do some research on your Saturn return if this is unfamiliar to you, because it will shed a lot of light onto what you have just went through these past 3 years. I'm actually going to do a video on this as well within the next couple of weeks, so be sure to check that out for more info as well. Now, Saturn being in your sign the last couple of years means a lot of hard lessons. It also could mean a feeling of having to do things twice as harder than anyone else to accomplish something or to achieve your goal. It is a tough energy to work through, although Saturn does bring its rewards at the end, but only if you don't resist the lessons that it's trying to teach you and humble yourself to work through them. And I will go into all of this on my Saturn return video. But to get back to the card, this card is speaking about opposition and how to overcome it. It is also speaking about our attitude in everyday situations. This is your last step before your last trial. And when I say trial, I'm referring to Saturn. And those of you all familiar with this will be able to agree with me when I equate Saturn to a trial. But you're on the very end of it. So this card is letting you know that this is your last step before total accomplishment, and that the last step is usually the most challenging one for us all. At this time, it is important to know your strength and your opponent's weaknesses and to choose your battles very, very wisely. In order to pass this last test, you will need to maintain control and discipline, and you will be able to overcome all ordeals. In the position of your past, you received the Seven of Pentacles, indicating that in the recent past, you have been working extremely hard. You may have even experienced a change in direction of some sorts. There could also be some advances, growth, and successes that you have experienced as well. You have the Page of Pentacles in the position of your near future, indicating that you are going to be very practical, down to earth, and ready for hard work. This card is it is a page, and pages usually indicate news. This could be some sort of news, a message, a correspondence, a communication coming to you in the arena of your finances and or material gain. This could also be that as well. I know that you all are very well overdue for this. So definitely an excellent card to have in this position. In the position of which you are manifesting right now, that is the King of Pentacles, another excellent card, and also another pentacle. What you are manifesting into your life right now is abundance and advancement. You are looking for victory over your opponents. You are also working very diligently within yourself to become more reliable and responsible as well. In the position of your subconscious, you drew the World card, which is indicating that subconsciously you feel as though you are in the completion of a significant, I'm sorry, I don't know why I can't speak today. You are in the completion of a very significant cycle in your life in which you are 100% right. You are feeling as though you are on the brink of great achievement and arrival of your heart's desire. And these cards are indicating just that as well. In the position of your advice for the month, you received the Two of Cups. This is indicating your advice is to heal any damaged partnerships, to resolve any differences you may have had in the past with anyone. Try to find harmony and love in the world again. Accept yourself for the courageous, strong, fearless person that you are, because your testing time and trial period is right on the tail end for you. In the position of your external influences, which is energies that we will be working through but yet have no control over, you received the Justice card, indicating that externally, and I actually think that Leo had this card in this position as well, if I'm not mistaken. Externally, you will be experiencing experiencing a sense of fairness. This is also balance and equity. Just remember to think about your choices that you make this month with this card in this position, because this is the time in which accounts will be settled in the sense of your actions and your deeds. So you want to make sure that everything is aligned so that when that karma, and Saturn also deals with karma as well, when Saturn is in your sign, actually karma can come around times 10 super fast for you once you do something. So with this card in this position, definitely be aware of your actions and your deeds, because with the Justice card, whatever you are putting out there is going to be equally justified to come back to you, in other words. In the position of your hopes and your fears, you drew the Eight of Wands, indicating that you are hoping for new movement, relationships, even acceleration and news to come to you. At this time, you're looking for swift action to take place when it comes to those areas. Now, in the outcome position, you drew the King of Swords. King of Swords is another excellent card to have. And this is indicating that you are leaving the month being commanding and authoritative, making fair decisions, that you will be an excellent an excellent counselor. I've done one too many videos today. I can't even speak anymore. You will be very active, analytical, and just this month as well. Very, very excellent reading to have. And I do suggest that if you are not familiar with that Saturn return thing, that you do Google that or check that out until I am able to post that video, so that you can get more insight onto what you have been just going through the past couple of years, so that you can know that it's not just you. It's not just something that you have done. It's actually something going on with the planets. Something going on in the stars that was affecting you literally for these past 3 years, that has been making you feel certain ways and experience certain hardships during that period of time. So I hope I was able to give you a little bit of insight onto your November forecast for the month, as well as the past couple of years, the Saturn return that you just experienced. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I invite you to check out your December forecast, which will be up shortly, as well as your 2016 yearly forecast as well. I wish you nothing but the best for the rest of this month of November. Wishing you lots of love and light. Namaste.